Okay, well, we're back. We're back. Now what we're going to do, we're going to flesh out this elk hide. I'm going to get my camera turned around here so I can watch this and make sure I'm on the same page as you are. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to get these ears ready to go. Go ahead and get under that big cartilage. What you want to do is you want to take this back, get this down so you can get your ear spreader in there. Or if you do like I did when I was starting out, you peel the whole thing back by hand. But just kind of skin down around there. A lot of cartilage and muscle on an elk's ear. Well, you can imagine they're 4 or 5 times bigger than a deer, and they just have more to. Just keep going. You don't get too far because you'll end up getting into the interior of the ear there. You can see just once you get down past the muscle, you're usually in pretty good shape. I'll get my ear spreader here. Should have had it with me, but this is what we do here. We're just taking, you got your ear spreader here. What I do is I stick it up against that cartilage, then I force that ear down on there a little. And then I open it a little bit. You can hear it pulling away. And get in there as far as you can. And just do it gently. You'd think their ears would be tough, but they really aren't. And it depends on how long they've been in the freezer. If they've been in the freezer a while, you're going to have trouble. We're going to get right out to the end of his ears. And you can see that. I'll show you on this one ear. And then we'll go back and work on something else. There's no sense in showing you both ears. But anyway, you'll have some tendons in that, like sinew, that run up the ear there that control the movement of the ear and the muscles. And when you spread that, you can't get all those out of there. So what you do is you just go ahead and get what you can with your spreader. Then you get your pliers. I got my pliers right here. You fold that and you grab that like so and try to pull it out. See, I can pull it out a little bit. And if I run into any of that stuff, I just go ahead and cut it. And I really cut it there, but taxidermist that doesn't make mistakes is not a very good taxidermist, I guess. But anyway, what I'll do is I'll get my other tool here. Okay, where'd you go, tool? But my sharp one. Then I'll pull that out of there. It's kind of like a long awl I made. What I do is you'll see where you're into this ear here. You just put that in there, and you can pull that, turn that inside out like so, and it works pretty good. See that? You just keep pulling it, keep pulling it. Just hook her in there and pull it. You won't hurt anything. Nothing that can't be fixed anyway. And there you go. That's almost all the way to the end. Now what you do is you just take the stuff that isn't all the way out. You just go ahead and cut it loose like so. And it'll come. You got a scar there from something. And it's all the way through, so what I'm going to do I'm going to work around that a little bit right now. And then get this thing ready to go. Now just come in from the outside of it like so. You can see that hole right there, like he had some kind of a, well, he probably got hooked with a horn or something because it's still healing. A lot of times things are beat up pretty good when you get them in. And what I'll do is I'll just put a little patch over that. I'm only taking, before I get ready to, if I use Bondo in this, I'll just go ahead and clean this up. Put some super glue around there and use a piece of a dryer fabric softener sheet that you put in the dryer after it's used. Put some super glue around here, put that on there. Same thing on this side. And that way, when you turn it inside out, they'll be sealed up and you can put your Bondo in there or your glue and it won't leak out. But anyway, the reason I'm doing this now is because I want to get this guy salted. It's easier to have him salted and drying out and getting ready to tan than in my freezer. I'd rather not freeze him again, because I'll tan him here in my shop. What I'll do is I'll flush him, then I'll salt him, and then I'll run him over my flushing machine and do the fine detail flushing, because the salt will help that out. It plumps it up just a little bit. I'm cutting the muscle off here. And then I'll order a form, and it'll take up a lot less room in my freezer if I get all the extra stuff off of it. Anyway, there's that right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this thing inside out so I can show you the lips and that. And what we want to do is I want to get my flushing beam, and it's over here. And I'll be back in just a second. My flushing beam is right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this head over the top of that flushing beam, like so.